Hey there, here we are. Okay, so it's after the first of the year. You're looking for promotions to get into. Maybe you're not ready for events, maybe you are. But what are those things again where you don't have to leave, but you can, and you happen to have a free book available, and you'd love to get some new readers, especially if you are a series writer. You've got book number 1 that can hook them, and then they'll purchase all the rest of the books. But what is tempting? A free book number 1, or a 99-cent book number 1. Book number 1 is on sale or free. They're going to want to keep going, hopefully. If you wrote your book right and you made sure that all your stuff is in order, all your squirrels in a rave are no longer in a rave but in a row, then that's the idea. And that's why they have Stuff Your Kindle Days or Stuff Your e-reader days. Because even though it's called Stuff Your Kindle, it actually works for just about everything. Let's get into it. I wrote an article in Substack in Aggressively Helpful Writing Advice last year. And so I'm just kind of updating it here. I'm going to go over the basics for you, and then I'm going to give you a link that will take you to an update that should have a list of all of the upcoming Stuff Your e-readers events that are coming up. And maybe you can find some that you can participate in, and if not participate in, you can actually go and become a reader and get some of those books. And guess what? You can use them as research. Yes, especially if they're in your genre or in a trope or a genre that you are interested in writing. It's a great way to find out if it's the right fit for you. Okay, let's get started. So, linked below, everything you'll need, but Stuff Your Kindle. This is sharing what you need to know as an author. Through the year, I take part in several promotions sponsored by other author groups, and this happens to be one that I've tried. It's done pretty well. I also have participated in book blasts, among other things. But this is called Stuff Your e-reader day, and it's usually based on specific genres. So you'll get Stuff Your e-reader romance, Stuff Your e-reader urban fantasy, Stuff Your e-reader fantasy, or Stuff Your Kindle, which, you know, that's because Amazon happens to be like the biggest platform, so that's all. Per BookBub's article, Stuff Your Kindle Day is a 24-hour period where thousands of ebooks become free. It was first started 9 years ago by author Zoe York as a way to help indie authors promote their books. Stuff Your Kindle Day now occurs a handful of times throughout the year, and it's not limited to just Kindle users. The event began as romance only, but has since expanded. Now there's a Stuff Your Kindle Day for fantasy, mystery, thrillers, and maybe even more. Each event is hosted by a different group of book lovers and supported by authors, particularly indie authors. Be sure to bookmark all of the articles that you find about it and, get those updates in. So what you should do, if you're an indie author and you want to participate, you need to identify the events that are right for your books. You never want to hop into anything that your book is not an exact fit for. Make sure everything is formatted perfectly and in the right genre. Next, sign up to the host platform. You'll need to create an author account and sign up via form or website, depending on how they use it. The hosts want to track the authors and help out if any problems or complaints happen. The process of registration is usually free. However, you need to be prepared to follow their rules of engagement. The book needs to be available at the price they want it to be, whether it's 99 cents or free. Usually those are the two main categories. Obviously, if your book is in the KDP Select program, you could take advantage of the free book promotion. Hence the idea of stuffing the Kindle. It came from that. You may not make a lot of royalties, but your book will get in front of a lot of readers. Hence, if it's a series or you have a lot of books out there under your author name, this is a perfect opportunity to get people to buy into that series and get invested. So finally, you need to make sure that you promote the event everywhere you can. It is through author promotion that these events can work. You can look for organizers in stuffyourkindle.org. You can find all kind of events there. Romance Bookworms got it started, so there, of course. Indie Author Central, Indie Author Collective. You can also just look up Stuff Your Kindle events plus your genre in your search engine. I do know that there's a Cozy Mystery Book Club available, and Stuff Your Kindle Crime is also events that I know of. I do know that Smashwords has events sometimes. And Stuff Your Kobo Day is an annual thing. So be on the lookout for that. Other major ebook retailers are Barnes & Noble, who have Nook, and Google Play and Apple Books. So a lot of times they'll have closed door book blasts and stuff for them specifically. And if you're wide, just be aware of that. Anyway, I am going to write you guys another article. I'm going to connect those two articles so that if you haven't read the first one, you can read it. And then maybe you'll find a promotion that fits for you. How about that? Good luck out there. And I will catch you next time.